Missing your child's sporting event just plain stinks. But you don't have to worry about that anymore, thanks to Sports Broadcast Solutions. SBS is a live broadcasting network, as well as covering your on-demand needs, recruiting videos, highlight reels, and much, much more. We can broadcast live to any website, and we also post as much on-demand content as you need. For more information about SBS, check out our website at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you who would like to broadcast or live stream your event, or maybe make a highlight tape but would like a sponsor to fund the event, SBS has a myriad of ways to advertise your sponsor during our broadcasts. We have commercials. We have on-air reads by the announcers.
Albatross Physical Therapy and Wellness specializes in pain-free.
We have graphics, and we have watermarks. Finally, Sports Broadcast Solutions can create a commercial for you or your sponsor. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on Channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Needed flatbed drivers for Step Deck in Conestoga with opportunity, direct deposit weekly, sign-on bonuses, paid orientation and paid clean inspections, $2,000, $2,300 based on driver's performance. New equipment 2022 and 23 trucks and trailers. Fast maintenance at our shop located at the yard. 24/7 assistance, weekly pay on direct deposit. Flexible home time, dedicated all year-round projects. Sign-on bonus, $125 per month for 1 year plus 1 week paid vacation. travel and lodging provided during orientation and breakdown, earning on average from $85,000 to $100,000 per year gross. Paid orientation $75 per day for qualified drivers. Looking for a better job? Join us, C1 Transportation.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Let SBS broadcast your sporting event. We have experience and can generate excitement and permanent digital memories for your team.
Tonight. That time, finally a goal for the Stampede.
We have professional videographers using high-definition modern-day cameras, color analysts, and play-by-play announcers with state-of-the-art, classy graphical scoreboards to keep you updated. Plus, we have commercials to advertise your team, club, or sponsor, and us. Plus, we do pregame and postgame interviews.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the postgame show brought to you by Marion Central Catholic. My name's Kyle Smith, but my name doesn't matter. These young ladies matter. It's senior night as the Hurricanes win a battle down the stretch, 48-46.
Hi, I'm Carrie Kramer. I swim 50 breast, 50 free, and 100 back.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you who would like to broadcast or live stream your event, or maybe make a highlight tape, but would like a sponsor to fund the event, SBS has a myriad of ways to advertise your sponsor during our broadcasts. We have commercials. We have on-air reads by the announcers.
Albatross Physical Therapy and Wellness specializes in pain-free.
We have graphics. And we have watermarks. Finally, Sports Broadcast Solutions can create a commercial for you or your sponsor. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Let SBS broadcast your sporting event. We have experience and can generate excitement and permanent digital memories for your team.
Tonight. That time, finally a goal for the Stampede.
We have professional videographers using high-definition modern-day cameras, color analysts, and play-by-play announcers with state-of-the-art Class C graphical scoreboards to keep you updated. Plus, we have commercials to advertise your team, club, or sponsor, and us. Plus, we do pregame and postgame interviews.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the post-game show brought to you by Marion Central Catholic. My name's Kyle Smith, but my name doesn't matter. These young ladies matter. It's senior night as the Hurricanes win a battle down the stretch, 48-46.
Hi, I'm Carrie Kramer. I swim 50 breast, 50 free, and 100 back.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at Sports Broadcast Solutions. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Let SBS broadcast your sporting event. We have experience and can generate excitement and permanent digital memories for your team.
Tonight. That time, finally a goal for the Stampede!
We have professional videographers using high-definition modern-day cameras, color analysts, and play-by-play announcers with state-of-the-art, classy graphical scoreboards to keep you updated. Plus, we have commercials to advertise your team, club, or sponsor, and us. Plus, we do pregame and postgame interviews.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the postgame show brought to you by Marion Central Catholic. My name's Kyle Smith. Well, my name doesn't matter. These young ladies matter. It's senior night as the Hurricanes win a battle down the stretch, 48-46.
Hi, I'm Carrie Kramer. I swim 50 breast, 50 free, and 100 back.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world.
Mark? No. Try again. Testing 1, 2. Test, nope. No.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on Channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Missing your child's sporting event just plain stinks, but you don't have to worry about that anymore thanks to Sports Broadcast Solutions. Missing your child's sporting event just plain stinks, but you don't have to worry about that anymore thanks to Sports Broadcast Solutions. SBS is a live broadcasting network, as well as covering your on-demand needs, recruiting videos, highlight reels, and much, much more. We can broadcast live to any website, and we also post as much on-demand content as you need. For more information about SBS, check out our website at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you who would like to broadcast or live stream your event, or maybe make a highlight tape but would like a sponsor to fund the event, SBS has a myriad of ways to advertise your sponsor during our broadcasts. We have commercials. We have on-air reads by the announcers.
Albatross Physical Therapy and Wellness specializes in pain-free.
We have graphics. And we have watermarks. Finally, Sports Broadcast Solutions can create a commercial for you or your sponsor. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world.
Needed flatbed drivers for Step Deck and Conestoga with opportunity. Direct deposit weekly. Sign-on bonuses. Paid orientation and paid clean inspections. $2,000, $2,300 based on driver's performance. New equipment 2022 and 23 trucks and trailers. Fast maintenance at our shop located at the yard. 24/7 assistance. Weekly pay on direct deposit. Flexible home time. Dedicated all year round projects. Sign-on bonus. $125 per month for 1 year plus 1 week paid vacation. Travel and lodging provided during orientation and breakdown. Earning on average from $85,000 to $100,000 per year gross. Paid orientation $75 per day for qualified drivers. Looking for a better job? Join us, C1 Transportation.
I'm Leroy. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I coach because I like to teach the kids about being a member of a team and being energized and having fun. I love coaching with I9 Sports because they're about having fun. They teach the kids about safety and about getting out and enjoying themselves. Coaching is inspiration.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and always have a live scoreboard with a live time code. If you're ready to have your next sporting event feel like CBS Sports, then make sure to call Sports Broadcast Solutions today. Our phone number
Good evening, and welcome to Illinois High School Association football on Sports Broadcast Solutions. My name is Mark McAndrew, and with me tonight is my longtime broadcast partner, Rick the Body Guerin. We are broadcasting live from Benedictine University in Lisle, Illinois, and tonight's game features the 2-0 Immaculate Conception Knights against the 2-0 Benet Academy Red Wings. Rick, on a scale of 0 to 10, how pumped are you right now?
I would say about a 26, Mark. This is going to be a great matchup. You said at the beginning, we've got two 2-0 teams, longtime rivals. Haven't played a lot lately, but they have played each other through history. They're always very tough nose battles. Both teams want to come out of this 3-0. Personally, I can't wait.
You're dealing with IC, and no disrespect to who we played in the first 2 games, but this is going to be a real challenge tonight. This is a team that's won 6 state titles. Right?
Yeah, they're coming off a 3A championship. You're right. They haven't played a couple of powerhouses early. This will be a test for them, but they're a very senior-heavy offense. They've got a lot of experience coming back, some great receivers and skill players, and, of course, the quarterback that makes it all go. So I expect a very exciting, high-scoring game with a lot of energy. And, Mark, something we didn't mention earlier, this is homecoming. You don't usually see homecoming in week 3.
No.
But here we are.
IC's got a lot of talent. You talked about that. They got number 19, their tight end, Eric Gardner. Let me throw some numbers at you. 6'5", 230, already committed to Texas A&M. They got a defensive back, Parker, number 14, committed to the Hawkeyes. Their linebacker, Hulick, number 40. He's not committed yet, but this guy's a legit D1 recruit, Rick.
Yeah, they've got some great talent, like you said here, and you're going to see that showcase tonight. It's a young defense from the Red Wings. I almost said the Hawkeyes. You got Iowa on the brain with me now, and I'll be rooting for Parker in about a year from now. But I think you're going to see an offense at Benet that has been very, very good these first 2 weeks. A very confident team led by an experienced offensive line, a couple of great receivers, and a quarterback that is 2-0 to start the season. So let's get this thing started.
Red Wings started off really well, 2-0. They got a new offensive coordinator this year, Craig Harmon. Guy's got college-level coaching experience. He has brought in no-nonsense, up-tempo, aggressive scheme, and has really done a nice job with this team. Would you agree with me on that?
Yeah, they've looked very, very crisp on offense. They're scoring a lot of points. They're doing it in the ground. They're doing it on the air. And, Mark, as long as we've been doing this, offenses are always better when you can run the ball to open up the pass and vice versa. That's what the Red Wings are going to have to do tonight to go 3-0.
Patello and Rosanova back, but they do a little pooch kick. It's going to land, and it looks like IC has the ball. Benet wasn't prepared for that, and now IC's going to take over at about the 32-yard line. That is not something we wanted to see right out of the gate.
It's an amazing kick, and it goes in no man's land. Didn't take that bounce out of bounds like I think the Red Wings had hoped. They obviously saw something on tape to make that kick, to do that early. Well, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense early after that kick. Tough start for the Red Wings.
Let's talk about IC. Their quarterback, number 11, Dennis Mandala. He's a senior, 5'10", 160, but he was their quarterback last year when they won the state championship.
Yeah, like I said, I think they've got 10 of their 11 offensive players are seniors, Mark, so there's a lot of experience on this IC Knights team.
Mandala, he's got trips receivers to the left, hands off to the left side, and he's breaks a tackle, spins, still on his feet, but I think he lost maybe a yard there.
Yeah, they had him back in the backfield for about a 5-yard loss. Great spinning and moving by the running back to get about a yard and a half out of that. But great penetration and pursuit by the Benet Red Wings.
Van Sumeren, Flores was in on there. That was number 33, Gliada. You're going to see his number called a lot today here, Rick. Mandala's now got a running back on either side of him. He hands it off to Gliada, also on the left side. He's got some running room. He's at the 10, the 5, and he's in that easy. Boom, that's a quick score, Rick.
Well, if you're an IC fan, that's exactly how you want to start the game. If you're a Red Wing fan, that's about as bad as it gets. Turning it over when you're getting the ball, not getting the kickoff return, and then letting up a touchdown. And quite honestly, Mark, there was defenders there. Some nice blocking by those receivers. They're going to have to fight through those, or they're not going to have to throw the ball in the air at all tonight.
No. And, that was to the short side of the field. He had a lead blocker. There was nothing fancy about that.
Not at all. That's what IC does. They line up and say, we're better than you. I don't think you see a lot of stuff out there that's fancy, a lot of tricks. Yeah. They just line up and kind of get after it. And that's what they did there.
So Krenowitz was out to kick the extra point. They got Benet to jump on a quick cadence. And now, I don't know, are they going for 2? It looks like they're calling their offense back out there, and I think they're going to go for 2 with the penalty.
I think they're going to think about it for sure. And, the way they ran the ball there on that play, it's not maybe the worst idea. They've got a couple of hosses on that offensive line, so if they decide to run up the middle, I wouldn't be surprised here.
Their extra point team is off the field. This is their starting offense again. Mandala hands off over the right side, and he's in. He ran over that right tackle. That was Gliada who scored the last touchdown, and now they got a 2-point conversion with an 8-0 lead.
So you saw the Benet Red Wings last week dominate a good Moline team, right? They did everything right, except for one thing they did, Mark. They had a lot of penalties in that game.
Yes.
Whether they were all legit or not, it doesn't matter. They got called for a lot. So you see 2 quick mistakes here early in this game. Special teams not being ready for that kind of pooch kick that they just did. And then you give up a point by jumping off sides on an extra point. They go for 2 and make it 8-0.
It's an excellent point, and it's frustrating because if you want to beat a good team, you got to play near.
Well, you certainly have to play better than you started. So, listen, the butterflies are gone. It's homecoming. Let's get out there. Benet hasn't been down in a game this year or at any moment of this season, I believe. A couple of ties. Let's see how they react to being down early, because I'll tell you that IC sideline right now,
they're fired up.
They're fired up, as they should be.
Kredowitz, the sophomore kicker, is back out here to do the kickoff. Let's see if he does that little pooch kick again or if he sends it deep.
Well, you're not. If you get him on that same play, it might be time to look at your personnel. I think you're kicking deep here.
Another pooch kick. Fair signal caught.
Now that's a penalty. So
right.
There it is. Okay. So once you call a fair catch, you can't touch the guy no matter what. I don't care if you trip into him, but he hit him. That's an easy 15.
That was Flores with the fair catch call, and then he was hit. So that's a poor play by IC.
It's a bonehead play.
Now they get great starting field position. You know, he caught it at about the 36, I think. They're going to tack on 15 yards on that.
Yeah, so now, Mark, listen, you don't necessarily have to come and score. You want to get a couple of first downs. You want to move the ball down. But you've got good field position here, right? That's a huge difference. There they go. They're marking it off now.
You brought up the new
chain guy's a little
offense
confused.
and the new quarterback, Ryan Kubacki. Guy's a junior. He came in here in the first 2 games. He's shown me a lot. Great arm, very mobile. I think we got to get his confidence up early in this game. I'd like a long drive. I know you said we don't need to score. I'd love to see a touchdown.
Yeah, I'd love to see a touchdown here. Well, let's watch how that happens up front. That'll set the tone early.
Kubacki from the gun. He fumbles the snap, goes back, and he's safe. He covers up, and he's about the 39-yard line. Things could not go much worse for the Red Wings in these first series and that first snap.
And, Mark, I think the snap came in a little bit low. I don't think there was anything with the count. Great job by Kubacki jumping on the ball and not trying to make a play out of that.
No, because IC had some penetration there, and they could have easily scooped that up and taken it to the house. Kubacki takes the snap, hands it off over the left side. That's Kane. And he's bottled up quickly. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, if that, Rick. That's Charlie Kane. And you know, there were some questions about the running back early in the year. I call him the three-headed monster. You got Kane, you've got Terza, and you've got Galgano. And these 3 guys have all been getting carries throughout the first 2 games. They've been doing a great job.
Yeah, and Mark, it goes back to being able to, when you can pass the ball and your quarterback is mobile, it opens up your running game, right?
3rd and about 25, it looks like. He's got to scramble to his left. He's got a lot of pressure. He spins, and he runs out of bounds. Gets maybe 8 yards on it, but he's going to still be a 3rd and about 12. Or, I'm sorry, 4th and 12.
So a nice scramble there. He was looking downfield. The coverage was obviously pretty good downfield because he didn't let that go. But they're going to bump him all night.
Aaron Becker in for the punting duties for the Red Wings. For IC, I'm looking to see who they have deep here. I can't, they're kind of sideways to me. It looks like number 1, Rick. Here's a snap. Becker gets off a high kick, not very deep.
It's going to take
takes a bounce for IC, and it looks like it's downed at about the 36-yard line of the Knights.
It looked like that was Chance Williams back on that mark, number 1. But did the right move, though, got away from the ball. It wasn't a long kick, but it was a high kick. Not much you can do from a return standpoint. So that's a quick 3 and out.
No, didn't give our defense much of a breather, so they're out there again.
And Mark, that's a great point, right? You can't not have a couple of first downs here. It's a nice, cool night here in Lisle. It's beautiful. You couldn't ask for better conditions, but that defense is going to get tired.
Mandala from the gun. He's got trips receivers to the left. Hands off over the right side. Big run. That's number 5 for IC.
I don't have a 5 on the roster here, so that play doesn't count. That's going to have to come back. That's too bad.
First down for the Knights from from the IC 47-yard line. Now a quick screen pass over to this left side.
That's a beautiful play.
Tackled.
That's Rocky Rosanova.
Yeah, really nice play by Rocky.
Rocky pushed off. He didn't give the receiver a chance. Read that beautifully to get his hands on and block. Blew that up and then made a great tackle. But look at this. They're getting right back to the line, and they're going to keep coming after it.
Yeah,
but that's a beautiful play by number 18, the senior.
Up-tempo. Mandala at his own 42 takes a snap, fakes it, now throws it off.
Boy.
But a great,
that's
once
beautiful.
Again, really nice job by the Red Wings defense.
So, Mark, there's number 40. You were talking about the middle linebacker, Hulak, on that play. Great play by the defense. Quarterback
Ben Jones came up and fought off the blocking and made a really nice stop there.
This IC team blocks downfield very, very well, as you can see it. So these guys are going to continue to get physical if they're going to make those plays on those screens.
3rd and 13. Mandala at his own 40. Fakes the handoff. Now he throws it over the middle. Great catch. And that's going to be a first down.
That's the Iowa commit right there, Mark. That's number 14, KJ Parker. That's a good, solid throw over the middle. Coverage wasn't bad. He made a nice catch, knew he was going to get tagged immediately. First down for the Knights.
No, and it was an impressive throw by Mandala.
Yep.
He threw a zip of a pass. Really nice. Led him a little bit.
Those bookends on the offensive line for IC are big boys.
Mandala now fakes the handoff to the left, rolls right. He's got a receiver back deep, but it's broken up. He was looking for number 14, Parker, again.
Mark, I actually think that was number 19. Am I wrong on that one?
No, I think you might be.
No, I was correct.
Yep,
Listen,
that's
I know it's early in the season, but I'm 2 for 2.
Well, at least you're not, keeping count or anything like that.
I got the tally right here.
I appreciate that.
But that's a 6'5" receiver. That's the A&M recruit there. Yeah,
exactly. Big target, very big target. Mandala now standing at the Red Wing 45, hands it off to number 5, and he's wrapped up quickly. That looked like Walshin on the tackle.
So that's Declan Walsh, number 47, the junior.
You may remember his brother Pierce, who's going to Minnesota right now.
He's
he
there.
Played tight end,
Yep.
defensive end for us last year.
Walsh family has been great football players here at Benet Academy. Another third down here, 3rd and long.
Mandala goes to the line. It looks like he's switching up the play or giving some type of signal. Now he backs off. We got a slot in motion our way. Now he's going to roll right.
Watch 40. That bounced. They're going to call it a catch? Yeah, they're calling it a completion, Mark. That was Parker, who's limping off the field.
He kind of stumbled. There was a low pass. And
yeah.
You're right. It looked like he almost trapped it, but they're saying
they're taking him right over there to take a look at him.
But that's a first down, and that'll move the chains for the Knights. 7 minutes left to go in this first quarter. IC up 8-0. Mandala takes a snap, fakes the handoff, now throws it over the middle on a quick slant to his slot.
They're going to call that no catch, Mark. So they waited to see it, but you saw the Red Wing defenders get up and reference that was no catch, and you got the official call there. So 2nd and 10 again.
They were looking for number 19 again.
And he's coming off the field right now. So 14 and 19 are off the field. Listen, if I was a betting man, I would think they were going to have a run play here with their top 2 options in the receiving game off the board.
2nd and 10. From the spread, Mandala hands it off. We got a flag here on this near side.
I think he moved early.
You think?
Yeah, I think this receiver moved early on the near side.
Let's see what the call is. Legal motion. Chaz Terza on the stop there.
Attaboy. Charlie or Chaz, either one. But I'll tell you, I'm going to go with Charlie.
You're going to go with Charlie?
I'm going to go with Charlie.
Okay. All right. No Charles.
That's a big stop, though. That was a 7-yard gain.
2nd and 15 for the Knights. Mandala looks over to his running back. Now takes a snap. He hands off to him over the left side.
Boy, that's a big hole.
Breaks 1, 2, 3 tackles. You can't have those arm tackles.
No.
Right? They're getting penetration, and then we're not getting the wrap up with our defenders.
Looks like that was Caleb Ellis on the run. Runs really, really hard. But you're exactly right, Mark. At this level, you cannot arm tackle anybody.
Hulak is in the backfield along with Joey Galata.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was the lead blocker on this play right here, Mark.
Yeah. Gliotti's to his right. Mandala takes a snap, and you're exactly right. He runs over that left side, breaks a tackle, breaks a second tackle, and he's down within like the 3 or 4 yard line. And you're exactly right. Hulak was the lead blocker. It was the same play they scored on.
Yeah.
It was over that left side.
Yeah, they're going to do that tonight, right? We talked about this early. They're going to line up. Nothing fancy about that, right?
No.
You get a big, strong player as your lead blocker. You follow him into the end zone. But these guys are going to have to start tackling lower.
Now it's over the left side again.
So we're making the initial hit in the backfield almost every time, right? You see a defender for the Red Wings get a hand on him.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we're not getting that second or third wave here of guys that we need to. You've got to surround the ball carrier. This team is too talented not to.
He's got that spread out to the right side, hands off.
That was Declan Walsh with an absolute crushing tackle.
And he's going to call it now 3rd down.
He came.
Yeah, it was a great
He
play
came
by Walsh.
flying over. That was a beautiful play. I actually didn't think he got even that far, Mark.
They're at the 1 yard line. They're at the foot yard line. Foot line, I should say. It is tight. So this is 3rd and goal, 4:30 in this first quarter. They're in a tight formation here. And we've got a flag.
If this is against them, this is a huge penalty. It looks like it's against IC, Mark. Too many men on the field?
I think it was an illegal shift. Isn't that what the left hand over the chest like that is?
Either that or he was
formation,
either that or he was looking at the flag again.
That backs him up, regardless of what the call is.
Well,
it's a
big
penalty, and like you said, you can't have penalties in key moments. Like that. So now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 6 or 7 yard line, Rick. And they're doing it again. They're shifting guys around.
Mark, we're going to go right back to that play. I think it's number 45 in that spot right now.
Handoff over that left
same
side.
Play. It's the same exact play.
Now, they see something they like on that left side, and they just keep running
it's the same play.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's going to be.
And it's always to the left side, so you're running to the left side every time on that.
Yeah.
And that one, honestly, Mark, I talked about how we've seen a lot of defenders get back there. He was untouched.
Yes. Kretowitz attempting the extra point. Here's the snap. Hold is down. Kick is up. And it hit the upright. So that's no good, and that'll make it 14-0 IC.
Okay, so how much time do we have left here?
3:55 left to go in this first quarter.
So far, you've had the kickoff return, right? You've had the penalty down there. You've had
just about everything that can go wrong.
The snap,
for the
for the Red Wings, yeah. Right, so you've had 3 major plays. You're down 14-0. They've come out here. They wanted this game. They've smacked Benet in the mouth. They've smacked him right in the mouth. So a team that came in with a lot of swagger, and the Red Wings now have to get that back right here. And the best way to do that is to have a nice drive, get back on the board, and make this a one-possession game.
We need to move the ball, and we need to start.
Well, Mark, we've
wrapping
had
up
3
on
plays on offense,
Yeah.
right? So one was a bad snap, one was -1, and then we scrambled for X amount.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone.
Rhodey, Biganis, Guerin, Scortino, and then your 2 tight ends, Declan Walsh and Aaron Becker. Becker and Walsh have some size at 6'3", 6'5", 225, 230. You got Guerin, who's at 260, and Biganis.
Listen, you've got options on offense, right? I mean, you're going to have more than a 3rd and long to be able to show. And in 3rd and long, everybody knows what you're doing. Well,
Interestingly enough, Kredowitz was not kicking off there.
that's interesting because
They
I was
had
going to say their
number
kicker
40.
looks a lot. Oh,
Yeah.
that's Hulick.
Yeah, he's the Texas A&M recruit.
No.
Or he's the D1 recruit. I'm sorry,
Correct.
the linebacker. And interesting, when they want him to drive the ball on that line drive deep kickoff, they put him in. Obviously,
You're going to see a lot of numbers here on both sides of the ball, right? IC's got a lot of kids that are playing both ways, and on their special teams.
I can tell you, J.P. Schmidt, you saw him on offense. He's a corner. K.J. Parker's a corner. You're going to see him. You're going to see Gliada, the running back, as the safety. Ulak plays. You saw him as a lead blocker. Kubaki takes a snap, kicks it out right here to the near
There it
side.
is.
And that was Patello with a first down. That was just a quick screen out to the right side. He had some nice blocking downfield.
40 was hit on the tackle, Hulick, and he made sure Patello knew that he was tackling him. This is a tough kid. But gives you a little breathing room here and another set of downs.
Kubaki from his own 25. Now he rolls left, looks to the left. He's got a receiver open, hits him out in the flat for a nice pickup of about 6 or 7 yards.
You know, Mark, I think you're
That was
looking.
Patello again, by the way.
Yeah, Patello and Rosanova have been the main 2 targets in these first 2 games, but that doesn't mean there's not some other kids out here that can grab the ball. I think you're going to see the playbook open up a little bit today more than we have the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, don't be surprised if you see Walsh going out for some passes.
Exactly
You got a
right.
junior Luke Wilds. That's
Another
receiver.
talented kid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kubaki. Now he hands off over that right side to Kane. Nothing doing there, Rick. That was second and about 3, and he just lost 2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5.
So, Mark, you're going to have to mix in some of that with Kane or the running backs, right, to keep them honest. But now you're showing that you can pass. These receivers can. We have a talented group of receivers. I don't know how many times you can go to that running game until the other works.
Rosanova split out to that far side. You got Luke Wiles in the slot over here on the near side with Patello. Now he's going to throw it to Luke Wilds, but the ball's tipped, and it doesn't even make it there.
And you know what? He was open. He was open, and I just think you had a bigger defender there be able to knock that ball down.
So it's going to be 4th and 5, and Becker's going to come out to punt again. We saw some early success here on that drive, but we couldn't keep that drive rolling, and so we're going to have to punt. Becker's back at his own 23, 24-yard line. 2:06 left to go in this first
But, you know, Mark,
quarter.
I was very encouraged about those offensive stats that they came out with there and that those receivers were open and they had a little pep going. I didn't think the line did a bad job there either. So I think the offense is going to work. We're just going to have to give them more shots at it.
Caleb Ellis is back deep for the Knights.
There's a bounce we needed. So another high punt by Becker. Doesn't give them a chance to return. Decent field position for IC, but Mark, what I'm looking at right now is on the sideline, who's stepping up, who's going to be the leader out there and get these guys head back in the game?
Danny O'Malley is trying to fire him up. I saw when they were coming off on the sidelines.
Number
there.
7.
Yeah, he's trying to get him stoked here. They need to set the tone and get a stop here.
Danny is a team player. Danny's the kind of guy who can do that, right? I mean, he's a senior. He's out there. He's had a great first couple of weeks, and he realized this, as we all do. This is a big possession. They moved. Well,
illegal motion by
yeah,
the
they're trying to help the Red Wing defense here, but we've got to have one of these long 2nd and 15, 3rd and 10 stopped.
Handoff over that right side. He breaks the tackle, and he picks up that 5 that they just lost, and maybe another yard. That's going to bring up a 2nd and about 9.
So, Mark, what I'm seeing here is they're getting to that second level too easy, right? Whether it's on the edge or it's up the middle. We're not making good contact until we're at that linebacker position.
Fake
Pass.
handoff over the right side.
That's a hold right there.
That's a hold. How did they not call that?
And, Mark, it's right in front of the official.
Number 71, Dan Green, literally took down Walsh and had his arms on him, and they don't call a hold. And it's right
He's
in front of the
standing
ref.
right there.
I mean, that was blatant. It was really bad.
Tell you what, I'm not making a call like that with the bishop in the house.
3rd and 8 for the Knights.
This is a big play. I wouldn't be surprised if it was another screen here. Watch these receivers block downfield, Mark.
Drop straight back. He's got a
got
lot
him.
of pressure. He breaks one tackle, spins off another. Now he's rolling down this left side, and he gets pushed out of bounds. No way. Oh, now there's a flag. I think that might be on IC, though.
Mark, I think that's going to be on Danny O'Malley.
So let's explain. There was a quarterback scrambling, and it looked like there was a push to get him out of bounds. The IC fans wanted a late hit, but then there looked like there was some pushing between other players, and we may have an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Well, I think
following
you stopped him, right? So then it's 4th down. If you get him down here at the 20, they're punting deep. Now they're going to have offsetting, is my guess, and they're going to rerun the play.
That's when you got to have cooler heads and don't push back because you know how it is. It's always the second guy that gets the flag.
Well, and hold on, Mark. Here it is.
Personal foul. They're going to call it on IC. I told you. So what
Great
happened
call.
was...
Great call. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm 2 for 3. I'm writing that one down. Good job.
The IC, and I didn't get a number, saw what he perceived as a late hit, so he pushed... It may have been Danny O'Malley,
So,
and that's what started.
Mark, here's my question. So they don't lose the down, so you're giving them another shot. It would have been 4th down, 4th and 8.
I think they're asking him about it right now.
I think you have to, right?
It's 4th. Yeah, it's a 4th
okay,
down.
there it is.
Well, Rick, you're back on your own 22-yard line, and it's 4th and 18. Now they're figuring it out, and they're going to call for their punt team. I was like, wow, that's a gutsy move when you're up 14, but you turn the ball over here.
Too many playmakers on Benet, right? I mean, so you should have decent field position right here. Listen, there's a lot of time left in this game. Like you said earlier, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. But IC has shot themselves now in the foot a little bit with a few things.
You got Rosanova here back at the 50, but I don't see. Now we've got another flag, Rick.
This is going to be time, I think, Mark. This is another 5 yards. I'm guessing they waited too long.
Okay. Now they're calling for a timeout.
Okay, so they gave him a timeout.
Wow. Since when did they throw a flag and then say, yeah, we got
And Mark, it could have been called over there and the guy didn't see it. That's why this is a crew that is going to converse and make sure they get the right call. If nothing else, the 5 yards would have been nice. Burning a timeout here when they might need it deep in that second quarter isn't bad either. So
1:08 left to go in this first quarter, Rick.
Long first quarter.
long first quarter. Now, what's interesting is, and I haven't seen IC punt this
Watch,
year.
they're going to drop back, though. Watch what happens here, Mark.
Is Mandala your punter as well? Is he going to do a quick hit? He takes the snap, and he rolls to his right and gets a nice kickoff. That's going to go over Patello's head, take a big IC bounce, another IC bounce, and it's going to be fielded at about the 20.
Looks like it's 22.
2-yard line of the Red Wings.
Well, nice punt. You know, that possession could have been a lot worse for IC. They make that sack way back. They get a good punt, a good roll. So Bennett's going to have a long way to go to hit that end zone. But I'll tell you who didn't have a long way to go to hit that end zone, if I could go real quick, were the Naperville North freshmen last night.
A big win over Bolingbrook.
A big win over Bolingbrook, 31-28 for their first win over a very good Bolingbrook team last night. So congratulations to the Huskies out there of Naperville.
Red Wings will take over with just under a minute left to go in this first quarter that's been dominated by IC, 14-0 so far. Benet will take over 1st and 10 from their own.
Mark, it looks like they're moving the ball back a little bit. They sure did. They have it down about the 18.
Yeah, that was not where he caught the ball, I can tell you that.
Sure wasn't.
Or I shouldn't say caught it, but touched it.
Right.
Kubaki in the backfield by himself. He's got trips receivers to this near side. Fakes like he's going to run it. Hits Patello right up the seam, and Patello's got a first down. He's at about the 30-yard line. Nice play.
So this is a team that tackles very well. You can see it, right? They're spotting Kubaki. So it's going to have to be these quick slants, these quick hits into open territory.
IC showing a 4-3 front. Kubaki all by his lonesome. Now you got Rosanova in motion. He takes that jet sweep. He tries to stretch it out. We got to hold our blocks there with the receivers.
Number 17, that's a really, really tough play if you don't get that first block by that slot receiver, right?
Yeah.
It's just there's not a lot of places for Rocky to go.
Lost 3 yards. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 13, Rick. And that's going to run out the first quarter. So we're going to take a break now between quarters, and we'll be back shortly.
I'm Leroy. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I coach because I like to teach the kids about being a member of a team and being energized and having fun. I love coaching with I9 Sports because they're about having fun. They teach the kids about safety and about getting out and enjoying themselves. Coaching is inspiration.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include live statistics, play-by-play.
This is Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone. Check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital sporting world.
We're back. Started this second quarter here. The Red Wings have a 2nd and 13. Kubaki back at his own 22. Scrambles to his right.
He's got time. He's got a lot of time.
He's looking to the right. Everyone's covered. He dumps it off. Was looking for... is that Luke Wiles? I can't see a number. Or Rosanova. I can't tell if it's 17 or 18.
I couldn't either, Mark, but...
I think it was Luke Wiles. I think it was 17.
I think it was Luke as well. It's a nice rollout. He had some time. They had a lot of guys back in coverage.
You got Rosanova here spread out to this near side. You got trips receivers to that far side. It's 3rd and 13 for the Red Wings. Now we've got the near side ref blowing a whistle. I don't know what's going on.
I don't think they like the spot, Mark. That's interesting. The near side is.
Looks like they're moving to the other half.
So is it a?
If it was an incomplete pass, and that's where it was. It was an incomplete pass, and it started on this side.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
No, that's good officiating.
Yeah.
They stopped it. It's perfect. That's what you're supposed to do.
Kubaki does a hard count. Now looks over. Harmon looks like he signals in a different play. Kubaki fakes the handoff. Now he's going to keep it over the left side. But maybe picks up a yard or two, not much there.
Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage, Mark. There's a pretty good spot. This team is tackling very well, right? They're playing single coverage on a lot of these receivers. They're spying Kubaki.
They've got some size. They've got Jackson Ramos, number 77. He's 6'2", 275. Nathan Omolo, he's 6'3", 250. And we talked about Hulak. He's all over the field. He's a junior, Rick, and he's 6'3", 235. Becker back at his 15, takes the snap. This is a nice kick.
There's going to be a return here, Mark.
Bobbles the ball, and he's brought down. He's lucky to get that ball back, Rick.
I think punt returns are the scariest play in football, right? I mean, half the time, you just have to get away from that ball. It's not worth it there when you've got a guy right on you. Well, this defense has been on the field a long time.
We mentioned O'Malley. You've got Getz as your free safety. You've got Patello, Mikey Burke, Declan Walsh, Mandala here.
Lavaka's on the far side at linebacker.
Now we've got another flag.
That's going to be an IC.
Delay a game, I think, Rick.
I think so, too. That's the vampire sign. I don't know what that was exactly. But that's the 5th or 6th penalty now we've seen against IC.
So 1st and 15, 11:04 left to go in this first half. Handoff over the right side, spinning move, and he picks up at least 6-7 yards there. That was Gliada. He's a 5'10", 175 senior. Let me tell you something, Rick. They're big guys up front. Dan Green, he's a 6'7", 320 tackle. That right guard, Omolo, 6'3", 265. On the left side, Ramos, number 77, he's 6'2", 275.
You know, they're big, Mark, but it's more of once they're at that second level that we're not tackling. We're folding our arms and kind of bumping into guys. We're playing bumper cars a little bit out there. You know the shot that Declan Walsh had at the goal line where he came in and he jarred the guy.
Yeah.
You're going to need to see some of this on the defensive side. You cannot your first step cannot be backwards. It has got to be an attack mode.
That was Gliada again over the left side, and he picks up a first down. So it's 1st and 10 for the Knights. 10-10 left to go in this first half, and they're into Benet territory. Looks like they're at the 47 in this tight bunch formation. They're going to roll over that left side with Aaron Harvey, and he's got some running room, and he's still on his feet, Rick, and he's dragged down at about the 13-yard line. Rick, what you've been preaching over the last 10 minutes couldn't be more true on that play. We had 4 or 5 guys doing these short arm tackles and not wrapping up, and nobody's coming up and making a big hit.
These guys are running downhill, right? And they're coming at you, and you have got to meet that with that same kind of force and tenacity. And it's got to be 2, 3, 4 guys every single play around that ball.
1st and 10 for the Knights. 9:38 to go in the first half. Mandala hands off to Harvey over the right side.
There you go.
Is exactly what you needed. You got penetration by 2 or 3 guys. You got a gang tackle, and it was there for looks like a 2-yard loss, Rick.
But Mark, that's exactly what we're talking about here. First guy was there, held him. You had 2 or 3 other Red Wings that were right there on the spot. I don't care how good you are, getting away from 4 guys that are holding on to you is tough to do, right? And that was the perfect defense that they're going to need to be successful. And there's going to be a penalty on IC on the sideline. Watch this. This is going to be a sideline penalty.
And I mentioned a 2-yard loss. That was like a 4-yard loss, Rick. So it's a second and 14.
Sorry to interrupt.
So that's just going to be a warning for the sideline warning. It seems like we get one of those every game with the refs.
Yeah.
The first time is a warning, then the second time they'll give them a penalty. Now they've got a spread formation. Wideouts left and right. He's got Harvey to his left. Mandala standing.
I like the adjustment on the defensive line. It made them change their call on offense here. Look at this.
Yeah,
defensive line's moving.
Again. Yeah.
There they go. I like this. And they jumped.
Man, after all that cat and mouse stuff, back and forth, they had movement on the line. And that's going to back them up another 5.
But, Mark, I liked it, right? They were in the head. The quarterback tried to change it back and forth. At a certain point, you got to snap the ball and get after it.
Yeah, what you missed, what you can't see on the internet here is Rick clapped because he was so happy, and our production manager, Emily, jumped out of her shoes. So, Rick, could you please keep it down?
That's on me. That's a hold on 71.
Throw over the middle, and a nice catch, and that's going to be really close to a first down.
So you see Declan Walsh here, who's a tenacious rusher. 71 had 2 hands on him and pulled him down. And he kind of said to the official, there's nothing I can do. The guy already outweighs me by 40 pounds.
Caleb Ellis fell to the ground. Great pass. It's going to be 3rd and a yard to go.
I'm really impressed by this quarterback. And, Mark, here's the play that we've seen 3 times down the other way.
Yeah, they're going to run it over the left side.
Number 40 is over there. Watch. Boom,
left over
boom,
the left side.
And they cut it in.
And he just plows in. And there's a flag here, Rick.
And that could be a face mask, Mark. When you're in a scrum like that, we're going to see what they're going to...
A hold, one of the 2.
Yeah. Looks like they're calling a hold, Mark.
That's holding on IC.
So that's going to negate the touchdown. That's a big break, but... Listen, the formation is the same.
You know it's coming.
You know it's coming, and the kid is the running back. That was number 5, I believe.
Aaron Harvey.
Made a great cut inside.
Yeah.
I think they're going to run it again. Oh, nope, they're spreading them out.
If we can't stop it, why not keep running? I would keep running until the other team stops it.
Bennett's going to call a timeout and talk about it.
It's going to bring up, so that's going to be a 3rd and 9, 7:38. That's going to be a timeout by IC. We'll take a quick break.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecast on
We're back. Handoff over the left side to Harvey, and he's got 3 guys wrapping him up, but he drags him, and he's going to be really close to that first down. I think he's going to be short. It's going to be short than a yard.
Yeah, looks like he's short by a yard. They're going to go for it right here and try to punch that in, as they should. He's a hard runner, though. I mean, this Benet defense has got to have they've got to be tired.
And Dollop, hard snap. I think that was 5 Van Sumeren.
It's going to be a first down, Mark. Listen, the way they've been running to that side and getting after it, you can't fault a guy for wanting to get that early jump and make a play, right?
Yeah.
I get it. I really do.
That's Will Van Summer. He is an incredibly aggressive guy, and I agree with you. But you give him the first down. Now it's first and goal from the 3. Mandela's got a running back on either side of him. He's going to hand it off over that right side, and that's Harvey. He was already in the end zone before he even got touched, Rick. That's too easy, and that's going to make it 20-0 IC.
All right, so right here, Mark, is, again, you watch the sidelines here, right? One is very happy. The other one, you see the offense and all the offensive line together at Benet with the quarterback, knowing that there's a lot of time left in this game, but they're going to have to get on the board. They're going to have to show that they can score on these guys and keep these guys back on their heels.
Kredowitz in to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Credit to Caleb Ellis, number 3, who's the holder on these extra points. He's done a nice job tonight.
Well, Mark, I don't know if there's a tougher position in sports than being the holder. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that on the air before.
You have mentioned that quite a few times. I seem to recall, perhaps you did that?
Yeah, well, it was a long time ago. I don't like to brag.
So with 6:47 left to go in this first half, I see dominating on every aspect. Special teams, defensively and offensively.
Absolutely. Can't argue with one of those facets. What I will say is they haven't played a perfect game either. I mean, they have quite a few penalties that are out there, right?
Yeah.
So, they've been moved back a couple of times, and they keep moving forward. If you're on the sideline right now, you've got to tell your defense, you cannot get discouraged, right? We're going to figure this out. Offense, let's give them a little bit of a breather and come out here and stop them next time down the field. You have made them punt in this game.
Usually it's Patello and Rosanova back here. Now it looks like it's Patello and Sean McKeague.
Well, I think part of it is, Rosanova hasn't left the field.
Give him a little break. You got
to find those moments to give a breather, right? Because you want him to be what he can be on offense, but he's been out there on defense so much.
Here's Hulick, and he does a nice end over and kick, and that's going to be fielded by Patello at the 15. He's at the 20, makes a cut to the right, spins, and he's brought down by 3 or 4 guys. He's at about the 23, 24-yard line, it looks like. That's where Benet will take over with 6:41 left to go in this first half. IC with a commanding 21-0 lead. Coach Harmon talking to his offensive unit here on the near side at about the 25-yard line.
Somebody's got to light a spark right now. I mean, you've got this kid out here dancing right now in the secondary. If I'm on the other sideline and I see that, I'm going right at him.
Patello on that far side. Aaron Becker in at the tight ends position. You got Rosanova, and it looks like Kane is to the left. Patello in motion. They give him on the jet sweep, but he's got nowhere to run there.
I saw. So again, that play, I don't care how quick you are, how fast you are, how quickly you get to the outside, you've got to at least have one block there to open that up, right? But if you have no help there, you can't cut inside and you can't take it outside. And right there, he was in no man's land.
Charlie O'Grady and Wild split out there that far side. Here's a blitz up the middle. He's going to throw it out. I didn't see a number there, but
I think it was 18.
Luke Wilds. That was he was in the slot there. He did a quick slant, and he picked up maybe 5 yards. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Red Wings. 5:38 left to go in this first half. Becker in a tight end, Patello on that far side.
Mark, I'm not seeing much of the corners covering the outside routes, but they must be playing great defense because we haven't taken a lot of shots deep yet.
No.
Like we have in the first couple weeks. And I understand it's a different personnel that you're playing against, but we've had some success there.
Heavy rush up the middle. And you know what? He didn't have a chance there.
No, you can't. You definitely cannot put that on the quarterback. You're in a passing down. You know you're going to throw. You send an extra defender here, and
to go back to your point, Rick, I think number one, very athletic corners for these guys.
Yeah.
But they're also very deep off the ball.
They sure are.
And if you noticed, on the plays where we have gotten some completions, it's either on a quick wide receiver screens or they're trying to hit them quick slants just past the linebackers, but before the corners. So I think the corners are given a lot, but they're preventing that deep ball that you talked about that we've had success.
No, I think that's a great point. And Mark, I think they're talented enough that they can come in on those plays.
Becker took a really low snap, Rick, and I don't mean to cut you off there. Now we've got a flag there. Yeah, I think we've got a block.
Great tackle. Give me a number on that. That's a beautiful tackle, but that's gonna come back here with a block. Great coverage by the Red Wings.
I believe it was Mikey Burke on the tackle.
That was a beautiful tackle by Mikey Burke. I mean, that was great.
But Becker, it was a low snap, and it was dangerously close to taking a knee, and he was right at the 1 yard line.
And he's a tall guy at 6'5".
So he fielded it nicely and got the kickoff, and it was a nice kick. And then with the penalty, it's going to back him up to the 45 for the Knights with 4:19 left to go. And I don't want to rule out this game, but we've got to make a stop here. To go into the end zone 28-0 at halftime would be brutal. Quick screen out here to that far side.
Good defense.
And he's wrapped up by 2 or 3 guys. That was number 1, Chance Williams for the Knights.
Yeah, there was a couple Red Wings there really, really quickly on that play, sniffing that out. You know, on the flip side, IC doesn't want to make a mistake here, right, and put Benet right back in the game. So they're going to take their time, it looks like, and make sure they're getting it right.
And Dalla takes the snap. Quick throw out to the left side again.
That's a block in the back again.
Yeah, it is amazing.
It's the same play.
What they're pulling with the blocks in the back and some of the holds that they have not called on this team. 3rd and 6 for the Knights. 3:54 and the clock keeps ticking. KJ Parker here on the near side. He's running a streak pattern. He's looking at him the whole way, but he's got some pressure, and he's thrown down for a sack.
I'll tell you right now, I watched Walsh the whole time on that play. That's as good of a football play as you're going to see in this game.
Yeah.
This guy was blocking him. Walsh's head never went down. He watched and knew where the ball carrier was the entire time, fought him off at the last seconds. He came in and made a heck of a tackle. Great play by number 47, the junior.
So what's interesting with the quarterback handling the punt, he does that Australian kind of kick, is Patello's always on this right side. You see this?
Yeah. Mark, I noticed that earlier.
Patello fields the ball at the 15, he's at the 18, the 20, and he just gets walloped.
You know, Patello is electric. He's as fast as anybody is on the field. He's not a big kid, right? So he was fearless to cut through there. He's walking off a little bit slowly. I think they caught him pretty good on that one.
Yeah. Bennett's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 20 with 3:01. So at least we got a stop there. That's a small victory.
It's a great victory. Listen, you know you can do it. This side of the ball has got to take some pressure off of the defense. And Mark, going into this game, I never would have said that, right? This offense had been clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah.
The running game's been non-existent, and they've done a great job on a very, very athletic Ryan Kubacki. keeping him in check.
Rhodey and Guerin on our left side here for the Red Wings. They've got Becker in that tight end, X position there as like a slot right off the tackle. Now Kubaki's going to roll that way, throws out to the right side, completed, and it's good for about 5 yards, Rick.
And he's out of bounds. They're going to stop the clock. That's a nice rollout. It's a good ball. If they are going to be off, Mark, as you were talking about earlier, so far off the ball, you're going to have to take advantage of those all day and move down the field, right? Yeah. Until they come up and play and then go over the top or take some shots downfield.
Look at Chance Williams. He's standing back at the 37-yard line.
Yeah.
We're at the 24. He's 13 yards off the ball. Handoff over the left side. This is Kane. And he's got...
They moved the pile a little bit there, Mark.
He's got about 3 yards, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and short, which we haven't seen much.
The left side moved the ball a little bit there. That was kind of a push the pile situation, what they were doing there. So you got 3rd and short. Listen, how much time do we have left?
2:32, Rick, and the clock's running.
So I think if they don't get it here, you're going to see IC call a timeout and make Benet make a decision.
Kubaki.
This is a vital play for the Red Wings.
This is Walsh in motion. Now he stops, pumps his feet there. They throw it to that right side. And it went in and out of the hands of Rosanova, and I think it was picked off, Rick.
Yeah, Parker picks that one off.
I think, unfortunately, Rosanova heard the footsteps of the defender coming up, and it went in and out of his hands. The ball was there, and it was tipped directly into an IC defender's hands. And what an unfortunate series of events there, because he would have had the first down if he completed that pass.
We've got some fans watching this game, I think, for the first time in Naperville, Illinois. A big Wisconsin fan. Eric Borelli's watching the game tonight. Glad to have you. Hopefully the Red Wings can show a better second half than they have in the first. Don't give up on us yet.
1st and 10 for the Knights from the Red Wing 35-yard line. Timeout, Knights. .2:11 when the Knights took their timeout there. Up 21-0. They've got the ball at the Red Wing 35-yard line. So far tonight, the Red Wings have shown spurts of being able to move the ball. They pick up 4 or 5 yards.
Yep.
We've gotten a couple first downs, but we haven't had that long sustained drive yet tonight.
Well, it's coming, Mark. It's gonna come. This offense is gonna click. I'm gonna go back to the way this game started, and they were just shell shocked. This is a talented team. Don't get me wrong. This is a very, very good IC team. They're a state championship team, and they're very senior heavy. But Benet has got to get over that and play every drive separately.
Mandela rolls right. He's got a receiver open. That's his tight end, number 19.
So that's, I think, the A&M recruit's first catch of the night.
Yeah, Eric Harner. He's a tight end. He's 6'5", 230, and he's got some wheels for a guy that big, man.
Yep. I mean, obviously a good player. I want to tell him there's some other good schools in Texas maybe he wanted to look at first, but A&M's a heck of a program.
Mandela, now it is the 30 of the Red Wings. Looks right the whole time. There's coverage there.
Look at that
so
hold
now he's
right
got
there.
some time, and he rolls
They called
right.
it finally.
Yeah.
So they called it. Declan is being held every single play by 71.
Yeah.
And finally they threw it.
Yeah. Mandela.
Look at see, now he's trying to show his argument, and he's literally getting held every time.
So that'll back it up to the 35-yard line with just under 2 minutes. We're at 1:55. And the Knights have a 1st and 20. Mandela drops straight back. They're going to throw a screen over to the middle of the field, and he's got some running room. He's at the 20, the 10. He's going all the way. And he's in for a score. That was too easy. They said we got a flag in the middle of the field again.
There's going to be some taunting. That's going to be after the touchdown, Mark, is my guess. I think you've got some voices going on in there. It's getting a little chippy. But I think that touchdown is going to stick.
Yeah, I think it was after the touchdown. No, there's no doubt the tensions are high. And IC is definitely trying to send a message here. Personal foul, and that's on IC. Personal foul
and
on the
Benet.
Red Wings
So
too.
offsetting, they're going to call it both ways on this one. It was a beautifully designed play.
No, they knew Benet was going to bring the house.
They brought the
there.
house. They made the right call there.
Yeah.
And it was tough to deal with. So the touchdown is off the board? Or are they counting the touchdown?
Right now it's off the board, and it looks like he's coming over to explain to New what's going on. They took it off, Rick. I can't believe that. Because it seemed like the taunting thing happened.
I thought it happened
the
after, Mark,
touchdown.
but you know what? It's homecoming weekend. Let's take it. Everybody's lucky on homecoming. I mean, in the football game.
1:48 left to go in the first half. Mandela back at the 40 this time. Now he's going to look right. Now he dumps it left. That's to Gigliotta. He's still got some running room on that far side, and he gets knocked out of bounds.
Danny O'Malley came up and lowered the shoulder on him. Great tackle by Danny O'Malley, stepping up and making that play.
But you know, Rick, you said it before, and I'm gonna repeat it. They're getting to that second level so easy.
Yeah.
They're getting there, and then these are big running backs, and they've got a full head of steam. And now our defensive backs have
33
to come up and
can
make
move.
it
I mean, he's one of these guys, and you see these in really good running backs where his third gear starts right away.
They're throwing it again, Rick. They're going to throw over the far side, and that's going to be incomplete. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Knights. Boy, they're up 21, and they just want another score.
They were looking for Karner again on that one.
Yeah.
So, you know, at 6'5", I think Karner's probably more effective when the ball's up high.
Yeah.
He's got an advantage on everybody.
Yeah.
Throwing it low to a big guy like that is tough.
Caleb Ellis and KJ Parker here out to the near side. They've got trips receivers here to that near side. Mandela looks right.
They got him.
Does a spin move.
He's going to be short now. Mark, look at the spot on the far side.
No, he just backed up. That was J.P. Schmidt on the completion.
Listen, we've got a guy down here, so
that's a Knight.
It's a good time for a break.
Yeah, let's take a break, and we will come back with some more action.
Needed flatbed drivers for Step Deck and Conestoga with opportunity, direct deposit weekly, sign-on bonuses, paid orientation and paid clean inspections, $2,000, $2,300 based on driver's performance. New equipment 2022 and 23 trucks and trailers. Fast maintenance at our shop located at the yard. 24/7 assistance, weekly pay on direct deposit. Flexible home time, dedicated all year-round projects. Sign-on bonus, $125 per month for 1 year plus 1 week paid vacation. Travel and lodging provided during orientation and breakdown. Earning on average from $85,000 to $100,000 per year gross. Paid orientation.
The injured Knight was J.P. Schmidt, who made the completion. I'm happy to report he was able to run off the field on his own, so we hope that he's going to be good.
Absolutely.
It's 4th and 1. The Knights are going for it, and we've got too many guys on the field.
Yeah.
I think that's an illegal shift is when they put
I
it
don't.
like that.
Yeah, Mark. I don't know. There was a guy running off, but they hadn't snapped the ball.
And once
I don't
again,
know if I can explain it, but I'll take it.
I'll take it. Now it's going to be 4th and 6.
Well, you're
They're gonna be at the
you're still in
22-yard
4 down
line.
territory here, right? You're gonna line up. Bless you.
Gliotta to the right of Mandela.
Watch a rollout here.
He's looking left the whole time. He's got a receiver open.
That's
He's going to be completed.
Mark, that is a beautiful ball by the quarterback.
Yeah.
That's good coverage. You're throwing to the Iowa recruit right there, KJ Parker, who ran a great pattern. Nice play by the Knights.
1:19 left to go, and they're looking to punch it in one more time before half. They're going to run it over that right side.
They stopped him.
And that's a nice stop, wrapped up by 3 or 4 guys.
And you know what? That's the Benet defense we've seen so far this year and since we've been up here. 4 or 5 tacklers around there. Initial hit. Great job by the Benet defense.
Mikey Burke's been playing tough. He had another tackle there.
Mikey Burke's got a tough job out there, right? Yeah. He's playing against a bunch of physical guys. He's the biggest of the linebackers that we have out there. He's got a lot of responsibility on that defense.
And Dalit, left side, over to Gliotta. He's going to be in. That's the same play that we've talked about 6 times.
Yeah, I can't even say it again, and nobody probably wants to hear it again. But they get the lead blocker. They come out. The running back cuts it in right behind the guard and the tackle, and it's been there.
It's just power football.
A few times.
Yeah, it's just power football. That's going to make it 27-0. Kredowitz attempting the extra point. Caleb Ellis with the hold. Ball is down, kick is up. And it's good. It's going to make it 28-0 with just 42 seconds left to go in this first half. Rick, you go into halftime, your coach knew. What do you say to this team when you're down 28-0 and you're getting
That's a great question, Mark. You look at them and say, we got punched in the mouth. They, like you said earlier, they beat us on offense, they beat us on defense, they beat us on special teams. We're not taking advantage of the penalties that they have, and we're down by 4 scores.
Yeah.
Forget about the first half. The first half is history. I don't know if we're going to win this game, boys, but we're going to have a better half than we did in the first half. We're going to come out and play Benet Red Wing football, and we're going to improve in every facet of our game. Now let's get out there and play.
Yeah, it's a long season. You got Montini next week. So
Before you jump there, why don't you just tell me how good that speech was? Record that down.
I almost ran into a brick wall just a second ago. I do. I think you got to play for the third quarter then. And you guys say, guys, we want to outscore them for the third quarter. We want to get a drive down the field and we want to score. That's the first thing.
That's exactly right.
Let's get a defensive stop here.
Well, and you're kicking off, right? I mean,
that was 21. Sean McKeague started to the near side of the field, made a nice cutback, had a little wall of blockers, brought it out to the 22-yard line for the Red Wings. They're going to take over with 35 seconds left to go in this first half.
Well, 2 schools of thought here, right? Do you go for it to try to get something on the board, some kind of play, or do you play conservative and then say, hey, it was as bad of a first half as we're going to play this year. We're not going to do that again in the second half and start fresh. We're going to know here on the first play. If Kubaki's throwing it, we're going for it.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is you tell your QB, hey, listen, they're going to run it over
There
the
it is,
left
Mark.
side.
So they're in no hurry, right? That's it. They're going to run it into the half at 28-0.
That was Kane with the carry, picked up a yard.
They can't stop. They can stop the clock, but they still would turn it over if they just ran it out here.
Yeah.
Well, That's a rough first half of football, Mark.
Wild spread out to that far side. He's going to fake it to Kane now, and he's going to look to this left side, and he hit Rosanova. He was a little high, but Rosanova got hit and dropped it. That would have been an extremely tough catch for Rosanova. And
How much
that's
time?
going to bring us into half, Rick, with
Okay.
the Red Wings down 28-0. Let's see what we can do in the second half. Thanks for listening. We'll a few minutes.
I'm Leroy. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I coach because I like to teach the kids about being a member of a team and being energized and having fun. I love coaching with I9 Sports because they're about having fun. They teach the kids about safety and about getting out and enjoying themselves. Coaching is inspiration.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecast on channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game. So I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlights, and even that. Online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sportcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SB, we offer a professional broadcast experience for the professional just pros. We offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and always have a live scoreboard with a live time code. If you're ready to have your next sporting event feel like CBS Sports, then make sure to call Sports Broadcast Solutions today. Our phone number is 097763. Go online sportsbroadcastsolutions.com.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecast on channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game. So I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live sticks, play-by-play commentary, highlight reels, and more. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
It's May 26, 2002. Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals is taking place between the Sacramento Kings and the Los Angeles Lakers. With the Lakers down by 2 in less than 10 seconds remaining, one of the NBA's winningest franchises is very close to succumbing to an insurmountable 3-1 deficit. And while the Kings are in a great spot to win on the road, they probably shouldn't even be in this extremely stressful situation. If the Kings can hold...
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you who would like to broadcast or live stream your event, or maybe make a highlight tape, but would like a sponsor to fund the event, SBS has a myriad of ways to advertise your sponsor during our broadcasts. We have commercials. We have on-air reads by the announcers.
Albatross Physical Therapy and Wellness specializes in pain-free.
We have graphics. And we have watermarks. Finally, Sports Broadcast Solutions can create a commercial for you or your sponsor. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you that just want raw footage of your sporting event, but no play-by-play or color commentary, you just need us to live stream video from the event over the internet. We will live stream your event on YouTube on our Sports Broadcast Solutions channel. In addition, we also have a dedicated channel on YouTube for live streaming at SBS Livestream. And if you need multiple channels, we can utilize Facebook Livestream and Instagram Live on our channel as well. Options include commercials from your sponsors, professional scoreboard graphics are still available, and of course, yes, pre- and post-game interviews are available as an option if you want.
We've been working really hard this whole summer and stuff.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world.
Made from an athlete's mind for all sports minds, Level Up Branding is a unique sports marketing and branding agency, offering athlete management, brand management, and so much more. We are powered by experience, currently serving athletes in the WNBA, MLR, NFL, and college sports. We are looking to take on more clients because everyone deserves a shot at their dream. Our goal is to help others by inspiring one person at a time. Level Up Branding was founded by Lauren, who was and still is an athlete. She understands the importance of being a well-rounded and built individual. It takes an athlete to know an athlete. We are built different. There is so much more to an athlete than what is seen on the field or the court. We make it a priority to understand our athletes. We want to know and understand our clients' values, motives, passions, and future goals. At Level Up Branding, we believe in helping others succeed. We believe in giving back. We believe in family. You are more than an athlete. Level Up Branding was founded based on the sheer passion of sports, community involvement, and the sense of belonging to a community. We were created from an athlete's innovative mindset and experience, and here to offer our services to like-minded athletes.
The first Super Bowl was held at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum on January 15, 1967. Since then, there have been 55 Super Bowls, but 4 teams have yet to appear in a Super Bowl. Let's take a closer look at those 4 aforementioned teams. One of those teams to have never played in the Super Bowl are the Houston Texans. That may be a bad mark on the records for the Texans, but we can still cut them some slack because they are a relatively new team. The Texans did not hit the turf until 2002 when they joined the NFL. Therefore, the Texans have had fewer opportunities to make it to the Super Bowl since they've only been part of the NFL for 20 years. To put this in perspective, teams such as the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins have not played in the Super Bowl since before 2002 when the Texans joined. The last time Washington...
Hi, my name is Dr. Mike Nolan.
And I'm Dr. Chad Friend.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you that just want raw footage of your sporting event, but no play-by-play or color commentary, you just need us to live stream video from the event over the internet. We will live stream your event on YouTube on our Sports Broadcast Solutions channel. In addition, we also have a dedicated channel on YouTube for live streaming at SBS Livestream. And if you need multiple channels, we can utilize Facebook Livestream and Instagram Live on our channel as well. Options include commercials from your sponsors, professional scoreboard graphics are still available, and of course, yes, pre- and post-game interviews are available as an option if you want.
We've been working really hard this whole summer and stuff.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Instead of spending hundreds or thousands with all these college recruiting sites, let us put together your college highlight reel. For just a fraction of your potential college scholarship and significantly less than these recruiting services, we got this. In addition, we put together highlight reels for teams, including high school, your club team, or travel team.
My teammate gave me a great pass, and I just took it. Other team slashed me, took the opportunity, saw where the goalie was weak, and I just shot it there.
Solon, O'Connor, and Marsh back on defense, and Marsh gets a blowout. We got a breakaway at 2-0. A shot, and a goal! So 3-3. The power play was officially over.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital world.
I'm Leroy. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I coach because I like to teach the kids about being a member of a team and being energized and having fun. I love coaching with I9 Sports because they're about having fun. They teach the kids about safety and about getting out and enjoying themselves. Coaching is inspiration.
Needed flatbed drivers for Step Deck and Conestoga with opportunity. Direct deposit weekly. Sign-on bonuses. Paid orientation and paid clean inspections. $2,000, $2,300 based on driver's performance. New equipment 2022 and 23 trucks and trailers. Fast maintenance at our shop located at the yard. 24/7 assistance. Weekly pay on direct deposit. Flexible home time. Dedicated all year round projects. Sign-on bonus. $125 per month for 1 year plus 1 week paid vacation. Travel and lodging provided during orientation and breakdown. Earning on average from $85,000 to $100,000 per year gross. Paid orientation $75 per day for qualified drivers. Looking for a better job? Join us, C1 Transportation.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you who would like to broadcast or live stream your event, or maybe make a highlight tape, but would like a sponsor to fund the event, SBS has a myriad of ways to advertise your sponsor during our broadcasts. We have commercials. We have on-air reads by the announcers.
Albatross Physical Therapy and Wellness specializes in pain-free.
We have graphics, and we have watermarks. Finally, Sports Broadcast Solutions can create a commercial for you or your sponsor. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play, highlight, and even that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
We're back here to start the second half. And here's the the kick for the second half, and it's fielded at the 11-yard line. He's at the 20, the 30. He's got some running room with a blocker. He's at the 40, the 50, and he's brought down out of bounds there. That was number 19, Martin Rogowski with a tackle, a touchdown-saving tackle.
Great tackle, you know. It looks like there's a flag on the field, Mark. I didn't see what the play was. But that's a heck of a return.
Well, you look at the body language between the two teams.
Well, Mark, real quick, the flag came over on this side, right? So, and the play was on the opposite side of the field. So are they picking it up?
Right now, it looks like they're picking it up. But
there could have been something over there, but it couldn't have had any impact on that play from what we were watching.
No.
Okay, so they are going to call it against IC, so it is going to come back. My guess is that's a spot foul, isn't it? Where the penalty should be from.
No, I think it was marked back from where he was tackled because.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it looks like they did. Well, they're up in the line of scrimmage and ready to go. So here comes the start of the third quarter.
Even with the penalty, they're starting within Benet territory. 1st and 10 for the Knights. Mandala hands it off to that left side. Spin move by Harvey. He picks up about 4 yards. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 6, Rick.
Well, Mark, you were commenting earlier before we were talking about that flag. You don't see a lot of emotion right now.
Yeah.
Really, you don't see a lot of emotion in the stands or on either sideline, but there's still a whole half of football here to play.
Mandala takes a snap, hands it off over the right side now. That's to Harvey. He gets up maybe a yard, Rick. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 3.
Mark, I'm going to say something. This is the first time tonight I saw an IC running back make the wrong read on that play, because if he bounces that outside, he's got a lot of green, a lot in front of him. But he cut that ball back inside and into a couple of Benet defenders.
Mandala's got a running back on either side of him. He's going to hand it off to Harvey over that left side. Now he kicks it outside. He's got some running room down that sideline, and he's got a first down. He's knocked out of bounds at about the 27-yard line.
So if the first half showed these guys anything, it shows that these guys have that gear to get to the outside, right? And defensive backs, a safety, a cornerback, have got to take the right angle to push that back into the inside so their linebackers can get back to them. There you saw the two outside corner, or the corner and the safety, take an inside route at those guys, and they're just not going to catch them that way.
Chance Williams here at this near side, right at the 30. Mandala pitches out to that left side to Harvey, and he's bottled up quickly. Nice job by the Benet defense.
Yep.
I think you got stopped at the original line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, 5 or 6 guys all over the ball there on the pitch play. Snap came in a little bit low. Nice job by the quarterback getting that out.
Hulak in the slot here in that trips formation.
They really move him all over the place, don't they?
Yeah, yeah. He's going to drop straight back, and they're going to run right up the middle, and it's bottled up.
Nice.
He's a decoy there for the
Yeah,
corner and stuff to watch him. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, you're expecting a quick screen to him, and instead you hand off. But
I really like
but
the
nice
play.
job by
I love the play design.
3rd and 12. 9:41 left to go in this third quarter. IC with a commanding 28-0 lead. Same formation as the last play. Hulak's in that slot. Now he's going to run a down and out. They had 14.
That's KJ Parker.
KJ Parker, the
So,
Iowa recruit.
I was talking to some of the fans at halftime, and he's a really impressive player on both sides of the ball. Defensively, he closes so quickly on those Benet receivers.
Yeah.
He can play back further, and he comes up so fast. And on offensively, you can just tell that this quarterback and Parker have played together for a long time. They're always in the right position. 3rd down, they don't panic. They make the right play.
4th and a yard. IC's going for it. Hand off to Harvey. He's going right over that right tackle. He's got some running room. He's got the first down. It's brought down by Patello. I'm sorry, by Lavaca. First and 10 Knights from the 12-yard line. They show a lot of different sets. Now he's got a running back to either side. He's going to hand off over that right side. Here's Harvey, strong, big runner, and he's finally stopped, but not before he picks up a good 7, maybe 8 yards, Rick.
Well, they're just moving the ball down the field, right? Again, we've talked about it all day. Nothing special other than hard-nosed football, getting the blockers out there, keep the feet pumping, they keep moving. It's been a really, really impressive game for the Knights.
Harvey right up the gut here.
Good job by the defense collapsing on that.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 2, Rick. Mandala's got Hulak to his left. to his right. And he's going to hand off.
He's in. He's over the line.
No call yet for the touchdown. It looks like they're going to say he's just short, Rick.
Wow, he looked in from this angle, Mark, but all three of them are calling it.
But he did get the first down.
First and goal for the Knights.
First and goal from the 1. Now we've got a flag here. Legal motion on the Knights. Lots of penalties on them today.
Yeah, there has been quite a few. Again, and they've had, you know, it's a little bit like last week, though, Mark. You know, Benet had a lot of penalties against them and really dominated that game against Moline. So it didn't have a lot of effect. I'm seeing the same thing this week with IC.
He's got Hulak to his left, Harvey to his right. Here's that same play, Rick, over the left side. And just like in the other series, they just went right behind Hulak, went over the left side. I don't see any.
Well, you know what?
Modifications
At one point, it's also a personnel issue, right? I mean, that kid lead blocks. The running back lowers the shoulder, lowers his helmet, punches himself into the end zone.
IC goes up 34-0 with 6:31 left to go in this third quarter. Kredowitz on for the extra point. Here's a snap. Kick is up. And he missed it. He pushed it right. So with 6:31 left to go, IC takes a 34-0 lead. We're going to take a break.
I'm Leroy. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I coach because I like to teach the kids about being a member of a team and being energized and having fun. I love coaching with I9 Sports because they're about having fun. They teach the kids about safety and about getting out and enjoying themselves. Coaching is inspiration.
Needed flatbed drivers for Step Deck in Conestoga with opportunity, direct deposit weekly, sign-on bonuses, paid orientation and paid clean inspections. $2,000, $2,300 based on driver's performance. New equipment 2022 and 23 trucks and trailers. Fast maintenance at our shop located at the yard.
Back, fielded by McKeague at the 11. He's at the 20. Brought down at about the 22-yard line. That's where Benet will take over. Rick, you got a score for us to report in the Naperville North Bolingbrook game.
Yeah, I guess it was a thriller out in Bolingbrook, a 51-49 win by the Naperville North Husky Varsity over Bolingbrook. Last second field goal to win. So great game.
And there was a build-up to it because Bolingbrook had just taken the lead with
44 seconds left, yeah, and went for 2. So yeah, there's a lot of good football going out there tonight.
Patello goes in motion. Kubaki takes the snap, rolls right. He's got some time, unloads it. That looks like
I think that's a catch by Rocky Rosanova.
And I think he's got a first down.
And that's the kind of offense that they've got to be running here. You know, they get him out of the pocket. It was good protection. Nice route by Rocky and a good catch.
Nice route, nice pass, nice catch. I agree. Rosanova is right here at the 30-yard line on the near side. Kubaki takes the snap, Fakes it to Kane. Now he's going to keep it over that left side. You know, they've tried that twice now, and both times with limited success. Second and 11 for the Red Wings. Kubacki looks back to the sidelines. Now he gets his line set. Drops straight back, looks to his left, finds Botello, does a little wheel there.
But Mark, you know, that's what they have to do, right? We keep talking about it's got to be those quick hits into space and let these guys do it. So nice cutback by Botello and a good ball by Ryan.
Yeah, that looks like a little stem route.
And they're moving. You're playing with some tempo here.
Yeah, I like it. Trips receivers to that far side. Now Kubacki does a hard count. IC doesn't bite. Kubacki looks to his right the whole time. Now he rolls right. He's got a little pressure. Unloads it. Looks like that was Botello. With the completion, he's going to be just short of the first down.
So that's a nice ball. Nice job by the offensive line again, giving him time. But again, Mark, we're talking about how quickly those defensive backs come up. You could see the receiver preparing for the hit there because he knew he was coming and it was coming fast.
Agreed. 2nd and 2. Looks like we're unsure of our personnel here. Nope, now we move to the line. Kane to Kubacki's left. Fakes it to Kane. No, gives it to Kane. Now it's a reverse. Botello throws it back to Kubacki.
It's wide open.
He's looking deep downfield. He's got a receiver open, and that's a completion.
Well, that's a fun play. You know, it's a Walsh. Nice job. He was open. It was well designed. They really had IC fooled on that play. You hear a little bit of excitement now in the crowd in the offense.
4:24. Bennett's got a drive going here. They're at the Knights' 24-yard line, and it looks like they're calling a timeout.
Is that a Benet timeout or an IC timeout?
I didn't call from the official, but it's definitely a timeout. I like the tempo. I like the style of the plays that we're running right now. Like you said, just quick hitters to our receivers. Almost as if on cue, Rick. He's been calling some plays to get Kubacki to roll out to the right there. And that last play was a little bit different with the fake reverse and the toss back to Kubacki. But you know what? He's keeping them off kilter there, and you know what I mean?
Mixing it up nicely.
Yeah. First and 10 for the Red Wings. 4:24 left to go in this third quarter, down 34-0. But we've got a drive going for the first time tonight. And this is the farthest we've been into IC territory.
And you know what? They look crisp here on this drive. They're doing some really nice things. And this is what we talked about, Mark. You know, it's going to be tough to come back in this game. So you just want to keep getting better, build that confidence because you have a lot of season left.
Botello in motion. They pitch it to him.
That's a good block.
He cuts it up, and he's got a nice 5-6 yard pickup.
And see, Mark, we talked about that earlier. Plays like that don't work unless you got the block. There you watch 47 blow his guy out of the play and allowed that play to happen.
2nd and 4 for the Red Wings. 3:46 left to go in this third quarter. Same setup as before. Now they look back to the sidelines. Kubacki asked for the play again. It's taken a long time to develop here, Rick.
All part of the plan, Mark.
They took the play clock down all the way to the end. Kubacki rolls right. He's going to keep it, and he was tackled out of bounds there.
Boy, that was a vicious tackle. I don't see any flags, so it must have been a clean play, but He went out hard. Nice run by Kubaki. First down, Red Wings.
He was right at the stick.
Oh, they're going to call him just short?
He's going to be just short, which I think he was trying to get that first down, which...
Boy, I thought when he reached for it, he had it.
Yeah. 3rd and 1, 3:08 left to go in this third quarter. Rosanova and Patello split out to that far side. We've seen this same formation the last 3 plays here. They've got their tight end on that left side. Kane to his left. Hard count by Kubaki. He's going to keep it on this left side. And IC was not fooled there.
No, they sure weren't. Listen, even though it's 34-0, they don't want to give up a touchdown.
No. IC is...
Every team likes to see that 0 up on the board against them.
Fourth and 8. Kubaki standing now back at his own 25-yard line. I'm sorry, the IC 25-yard line. Looks like they're blitzing up the front there. They got some pressure. Kubaki dances around, and he's brought down. He had no time there, Rick. So a once promising drive ends up in a turnover of downs. Kubaki went straight back, and they were sending a blitz there up the center of the line, and he had no opportunity to get away on that. Frustrating end to a nice drive there by the Red Wings. 2:40 left to go in this third quarter, and it'll be a turnover on downs here. Not sure what's going on here at midfield here. They're rotating the IC ball into play, but the chains have not moved yet. Rick, there was some type of penalty, and I can't figure out.
So it's still fourth. No, now they're making it a first down. And the Benet defense is on the field.
Yeah, so it must have been something after the turnover. I'm still waiting. There was no signal from the ref. I don't know what the call was there. Well, regardless, IC's taking over. 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line. Lavaca comes in on a blitz. There's a fumbled snap, and he kicked it out of bounds for a safety for the Red Wings. They had Lavaca blitzing on the outside. It was a bad snap. To your point, IC does not want to give up a touchdown.
They don't want to give up points.
Yeah, smart play by the quarterback just to kick it out of the end zone and take the safety.
Hey, that's 2 for the Red Wings.
And we'll get the ball back.
And we're going to get the ball. And, other than those last 2 plays, Mark, the offense looked sharp on that last drive. They moved it. They had a couple of one tricky play, but I thought they were crisp on offense. And that says a lot about these kids not giving up and going out there and playing hard.
Rick, I noticed you got a haircut. You're looking high and tight.
There's still some length there, Mark. It was getting a little hot, and I had to make a move.
Was it today? Was it just earlier this week? When did we get the haircut?
Well, you've seen me 4 times since I've gotten it, but it was actually 3.5 weeks ago. But thank you.
Where does a stylish guy like you go get his haircut at?
Oh, I fly somebody in.
I would expect nothing less. It looks fantastic.
I appreciate that
just
very
wanted to throw
much.
that out
Thank you
to you,
very
Mike.
much.
Love having you up in the booth. Here's a kick taken by McKeague at the 35 to 40, and he has a really high tackle there.
I love the way he takes off receiving that ball, though. He is full throttle as he's catching that one and going right at it.
Yep, I agree. That might be his new nickname.
Full throttle.
All gas, no brakes. Here come the Red Wings. 1st and 10. Great field position to start this next drive. They're at their 47-yard line. Trip receivers out to that far side. The lone receiver to this near side is Rosanova. Kubaki's got Kane to his left. Pumps right. Now he's got a receiver open. And I think that's Luke Weil with the completion.
Boy, that's a nice ball by Ryan. There was a defender in front of him and a defender behind him, and he really had to sneak that one in.
Yeah, and we've got a nice player on the ground back at the 42. I think he's just got a cramp, Rick. Why don't we take a break while they're looking at that IC night?
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We include digital statistics, play-by-play commentary, highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sportcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts. 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary. Highlight reels. Recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and
Kubaki rolls left.
They're going to give him the first down, Mark.
Give him the first down. Let's go. Move the chains, and we've got another night down.
That's a tough spot over there.
Man, we don't have replay up here, but give me a break with that. Come on.
Yeah, that's a tough spot.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and short. We've got another night down. Looks same thing as before with leg cramps. Now, you look over that sideline. It looks like there's about 80 guys, but there's only 30 varsity players.
That's correct.
I think they've got the freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah, they suit up everybody at IC from what I was told, but I'll tell you, the guys who are playing are doing a heck of a job.
That was their stud tight end, Carner, who was down with the leg cramps, I believe.
It was 85.
No,
Oh, the 85 was down for a second, too, over there, but you're exactly right.
So this is going to bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Red Wings. The ball's on the 44-yard line.
Now, boy, Pat.
See the gap there?
That's what I'm saying. He can't close the yard. So we go. Okay, encroachment. So it's going to be an automatic first down for the Red Wings. I didn't catch a number, Mark, who did it.
No, I didn't see it. I thought they were going to call some type of illegal
I
shift,
did
to
too.
be honest with you.
Well, that's one way to get the first down.
1st and 10 Red Wings. Ball's on the 39-yard line of the Knights. Kubaki's got that double tight end look on the left side. He fakes it to the left side. Now he looks right, and he's got a receiver deep, but he overthrows him, unfortunately. He had Rosanova was open, and he had a little distance there, but I think part of the problem he was rushed. He had some rush, and he had to get rid of it.
He got probably a second earlier than he wanted to, but you're right. He did get open and took a nice shot for it.
That's all right, because you know what? That gives you a little life, and that gives you a little glimpse of what we were doing in the first 2 weeks of the season.
Right.
Second and 10. Patello in motion to that far side of the field. Now he's at the right hash. Kubaki rolls right, stays behind the line of scrimmage. Now he's going to roll out, and he's dragged out after about a 2-yard gain.
You know, he's fearless when he runs out there like that. He knows he's running out of real estate. He knows he's going to get popped there, but he just goes after it and gets every yard he possibly can.
I love it. He's got a lot of energy. He's tough. He brings a real spark to this offense. It gets me nervous when he rolls out to the right, though, because you know there are linebackers that would just love to give him a good pop, right? Patello and Wild switch places. Kubaki drops straight back. Now he's going to dump it off.
Nice block by Rocky Rosanova on the far side there, pushing the guy back. So if that ball's complete, there's some yardage for him to have.
He had Terza out on the flat, and he hit him in the hands. Unfortunately, I think Terza was so jacked up about getting upfield that he didn't do the first thing, which was to catch the ball. So unfortunately, incomplete pass. That's going to bring up a 4th and 8 for the Red Wings. 55 seconds left to go in this third quarter. And they're going for it. Kubaki drops straight back. He gets some heavy pressure. Oh, he just got labeled.
Well, they're going to call it, Mark.
Kubaki got rid of the pass and got labeled.
So
and now the IC.
It's going to be a penalty against IC. He was over the line when he threw the ball from this angle. I hope that's not what the call is.
I think that's what the IC coach is trying to explain to them.
I mean, you know, we have a much better viewpoint than a lot of people being up here and kind of seeing where it was, but it was real close. They're going to call it against IC, though, because their defense is coming back on the field. You see number 40. 77 for the Red Wings jumping back on the field, left guard. They're still talking about it, Mark. You know, I don't think you can go back and make that call.
No,
after the fact.
I was just going to say it should have been a flag before that.
Yeah,
that
but
was what they initially called, and maybe somebody else came up and said it was a late hit. In addition to that, I don't know.
So what I'm guessing is, are they calling it a penalty? No, I think it's going to go against IC.
Personal foul. Yep, that's on IC.
There it is. That's an automatic.
Even if it was a bang play and you don't know where it is, the guy took his head.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh no, absolutely. I don't think there's any questioning that.
You know.
Absolutely.
You're up 34-2, and you're going to take a shot like that at the quarterback? Come on. Kubaki bobbles the ball, so he's just going to take it over the right side. He's got some running room to the right, and he runs out of bounds.
And now another flag just came in here, Mark. So I don't know if somebody was talking or this is a late flag. Boy, they're going to call a push in the back. Somebody on the right side, a receiver.
Did you see a number by chance or no?
I didn't, but, you know, you hear some sarcastic cat calls because there haven't been a lot of flags against Benet on this one. There could have been some contact in the back.
First and 20 now for the Red Wings. Back at the 30-yard line of the Knights. Patella and Rosanova on this near side. Kubaki, hands off right up the middle. That's Kane, and he's got some running room now. And he's going to get back to that original line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
that's the first.
Nice run, and a really nice hole by the offensive line there.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, that was the first really nice play up the middle where we saw a nice hole for Kane to run.
I think that's going to be the quarter, though, Mark.
You're right. So we're going to take a quick break with IC with a commanding 34-2 lead, but Benet with a nice drive. We'll be back.
Sports broadcast.
Needed flatbed drivers for Step Deck and Conestoga with opportunity, direct deposit weekly, sign-on bonuses, paid orientation and paid clean inspections, $2,000, $2,300 based on driver's performance. New equipment 2022 and 23 trucks and trailers. Fast maintenance at our shop located at the yard. 24/7 assistance, weekly pay on direct deposit. Flexible home time, dedicated all year-round projects. Sign-on bonus, $125 per month for 1 year plus 1 week paid vacation. Travel and lodging provided during orientation and breakdown. Earning on average from $85,000 to $100,000 per year gross. Paid orientation $75 per day for qualified drivers. Looking for a better job? Join us, C1 Transportation.
All right, Rick, we're rocking into a little Alabama.
I like it. I like mixing up the music like this. I was going to play DJ here in the fourth quarter, but somebody just redeemed themselves.
34-2. Benet with a 2nd and 9. Patello goes in motion. They fake the handoff.
Oh, God, look how open Patello is. You got it.
Patello. He makes a move at the 22, breaks a tackle, and he's out of bounds.
And that's another 15 right there.
Yeah, I don't know. He's rolling out of bounds, and the other guy's rolling on top of him. Bush league tackling. But that's going to be 1st and goal for the Red Wings.
So he was open right away. So he was looking somewhere to the right, but made a nice job, or did a good job looking the other way and hitting Patello for a big gain. And a nice run by Pat Patello.
1st and goal from the 6. Rosanova here on the near side. This is Patello in motion. They fake the jet sweep. Hand off to Kane over that left side, but he's bottled up. I think he got back to the original line.
I do too.
That's going to be a 2nd and goal now from the 6-yard line. In comes Walsh, out comes Becker. They throw that swing pass out to Kane. He's got some running room.
Oh.
Really nice play, though, and they executed it well.
And Mark, that
we needed that block down.
It kind of proves my point. Did you see KJ Parker right away?
Oh, he jumped up when they stopped.
Yeah. I mean, you have a lot of pride when you're playing defense.
3rd and goal from the 1-yard line.
Let's quarterback sneak this behind number 7-7.
You don't see this often. Kubaki right under center. I think he was stopped, Rick. We'll see. It looked like the ball broke the paint, but I think his knee was down.
His knee was down, Mark. It was a nice try to push it over, but I think he hit the knee and then extended.
So that'll bring 4th and goal. He's right at the 1-yard line.
And they're bringing in Mikey Burke here for a lead block.
10:56. This must be the jumbo package.
Yep, that's exactly right.
We've got Aaron Becker on that left side.
I think this is going to be a pass, Mark.
Now we do a shift to that right side. Kubaki's going to keep it over the right side. He's going to get bottled up, Rick. They were not fooled.
No. No. That's too bad because you had a couple opportunities there to score the touchdown and give you some confidence, but IC's got a long way to go here in the fourth quarter, starting at their own 2-yard line. A couple scores that came out earlier, Mark, you were asking for. St. Rita beat Joliet Catholic tonight, 20-10.
Wow.
Big game there.
Big game.
Naperville North, as we talked about, came back to win 51-49 on a last-second field goal. And Loyola keeps on rolling, beating Marist 34-7 in a good game. So some big games out there tonight.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Marist has got a nice season going with the exception of this loss. That's a tough team this year.
Yeah.
Hand off to Harvey over the right side. And if there was any doubt that IC wanted to send a message, you got your starting lineup in when it's fourth quarter up 34-2. Hand off to Harvey over that right side.
They're not playing quite as fast as they were earlier, though, Mark. I mean,
No doubt, no doubt.
There it is.
Penalty on the Red Wings for having too many guys on the field.
Doesn't matter, he's
Hand
gone.
off over the left side. That's Harvey.
Great tackle. Saved a touchdown saving tackle, maybe. Give me a number on that, Mark. It looks like Mikey Burke.
It was Mikey Burke. He's playing a great game.
There's going to be a penalty here. 12 guys on the field. Nice run by the running back, but Burke chased him down and made a really nice tackle at 30.
IC's going to decline it. That's going to be a first down, and they're going to be first and 10 from the 27, 28-yard line of the Knights. Mandala hands it off over the left side. Met quickly. Picked up. Maybe we got a Red Wing down on the ground, Rick. I can't see a number.
Looks like he's holding that ankle, Mark. Why don't we go to break and we'll come back and get everybody updated.
All right.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you who would like to broadcast or live stream your event, or maybe make a highlight tape but would like a sponsor to fund the event, SBS has a myriad of ways to advertise your sponsor during our broadcasts. We have commercials. We have on-air reads by the announcers.
Albatross Physical Therapy and Wellness specializes in pain-free.
We have graphics. And we have watermarks. Finally, Sports Broadcast Solutions can create a commercial for you or your sponsor. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Let SBS broadcast your sporting event. We have experience and can generate excitement and permanent.
We're back. The injured Red Wing was Vincent Lavaca. We're hoping that he's going to be all right there. He's getting helped over the sidelines. Looks like he can walk with a little assistance, so we're hoping that he's okay. We got two flags popping up. Mandala throwing it deep downfield.
This is going to come back, Mark. There was an illegal motion here. I might come back as a referee, Mark.
The stripes would be very thinning on you.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. I mean, that sounds like an off the air conversation.
Second and looks like about 15 for the Knights. Handoff over that left side. It keeps running, man. It takes 3 or 4 guys to bring him down.
I'm really impressed with some of these athletes on the IC team.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 7.
Mark, I expected to see a little bit more, KJ Parker and the tight end and really throwing the ball down the field, but these guys they run hard.
Yeah.
And again, this defense has been on the field a lot tonight.
For the majority of the time.
Yeah, it's been a really. They're gonna be sore tomorrow.
Handoff over the right side. That's Harvey, and he gets stood up pretty quickly there. He's going to be well short of the first down. That's going to bring up a 4th and about 6, I would say, Rick.
Well, Mark, the best thing about a game like this is he gets to come back next week, regroup, play for a win.
Patello's going to go back to return this punt. He's standing back at his 42. Here's the kick. Another big boom. But that's going to be a nice bounce.
That's at the 20. It should be at the 26.
Yeah.
Should be in the important thing there.
Bennett's going to take over with 8:04 left to go in this ball game, trailing 34-2. We'll see if we can get a nice drive going.
Tell you what, Gangnam Style, it never goes out.
Missing your child's sporting event just plain stinks. But you don't have to worry about that anymore, thanks to Sports Broadcast Solutions. SBS is a live broadcasting network, as well as covering your on-demand needs.
Kubaki standing back at his own 20. He's got Kane to his right. Fakes it to Kane. Looks left. Now throws it to Patello over the middle. He's got some running room. And he's taken down at about the 42-yard line. Pickup of about 15, 16 yards.
Pat's touched the ball a lot tonight. And he really finds the open space for Kubaki to find him.
It's almost that stem route we would run where it was just past the backers before the corners, and he just stops and plants himself. They've hit Patello there, it seems like 4 or 5 times tonight. Kubaki looks left. Now he's going to throw out that way. Looking for a number here.
Is that Becker?
Yep, that was Aaron Becker, number 13. Such a big target.
Yeah.
He's a big kid. I would love to see us get him into just more plays, get him the ball and see what he can do with it, you know. Second and short for the Red Wings. They're into night territory, the 49-yard line. Here's Kubacki. He's going to drop straight back. He's looking, steps up in the pocket, dumps it off to Patello, once again, right in the middle of the field. And, you know, great job by Kubacki. He did not lose his cool. Stepped up in the pocket nicely, found his open receiver. Great job. Nice, really nicely done. It's going to move the chains for another first down for the Red Wings. 6:48 left to go in this ball game. Charlie O'Grady on this near side. Trips receivers. Kubacki's got Kane to his right. Fakes it to him. Now the ball's batted up in the air. I said Kane, that was Charlie Terza. Terza, part of that three-headed monster I told you about at the beginning of the game at the running back position. O'Grady, Wild, Patello here on this near side. That's Rosanova on the far side. He's going to fire it out Patello.
So the play's there, but it doesn't work without a block at that receiver position.
Right, that's exactly right. It's going to be a loss of 2 to 3 yards, so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 13. Kubacki looks left. He's going to throw that way. He's got Rosanova with the completion. Makes a really nice move, breaks a tackle, and he's going to be just short of the first down, Rick. He's going to be maybe 2 yards short.
Mark, you're right. That was a fantastic move. He cut it inside, didn't see anything there. Stepped on a dime and took it back outside. Got another 4 or 5 yards because of it. Great awareness.
That's going to bring up a 4th and 2 for the Red Wings. Hard count by the Red Wings. Nobody jumps. Now they look back to their sidelines. .452 left in the ball game. Hand up right off the middle. This is Terza. He's got some running room. He's got the first down and then some, and he's taken down at about the 5-yard line. Great run, great call by the Red Wings.
I love the call. I love what the line did there. And Charlie Terza, great run there for a Benet first down. We've got another night down.
We'll take a quick break while they check out the night.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a...
Missing your child's sporting event just plain stinks. But you don't have to worry about that anymore, thanks to Sports Broadcast Solutions. SBS is a live broadcasting network, as well as covering your on-demand needs, recruiting videos, highlight reels, and much, much more. We can broadcast live to any website, and we also post as much on-demand content as you need. For more information about SBS, check out our website at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Hey, we're back. The Red Wings are driving. They are 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Kubacki's going to keep it over the right side.
Touchdown.
He's got some running room, and we got a touchdown. Terza win in motion. I think it threw him off. It looked like it was going to be optioned there right right side, and he turned it up and went right up the middle for a touchdown.
2 plays in a row up the middle. Nice job by the Red Wings. Nice job by this offense, right? Coming out, having some pride, and really never giving up here. So that was a heck of a drive by the Red Wings. Nice to see him get on the scoreboard on the offensive side.
Flores in to attempt the extra point. Patello is the holder. I know you love when I announce the holder.
I appreciate that. I kind of wish they'd go for 2 here. I'd like to see that double digit.
Here's the snap. Ball is down. Kick is up. And it's good. That'll make it 34-9. IC Knights over the Benet Red Wings. 4:28 left to go in this ball game. We'll take a break.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Instead of spending hundreds or thousands with all these college recruiting sites, let us put together your college highlight reel. For just a fraction of your potential college scholarship and significantly less than these recruiting services, we got this. In addition, we put together highlight reels for teams, including high school, your club team, or travel team.
My teammate gave me a great pass, and I just took it. Other team slashed me, took the opportunity, saw where the goalie was weak, and I just shot it there.
Stolen. O'Connor and Marsh back on defense, and Marsh gets a blowout. We got a breakaway at 2-0. A shot, and a goal! So 3-3. The power play was officially over.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital.
We're back. Benet with their first touchdown of the night to make it 34-9 is kicking off to the Knights. The Knights are anticipating here an onside kick, it looks like.
Boy, that middle of the field looks pretty open.
Looks like IC's, oh, they just brought another guy on. They only had 10 on the field. They've got 8 guys bunched up in the box here. Here's Flores. And he's going to drive it deep.
That's exactly
He's
it.
going to go over IC's head.
Oh, boy, he almost got that roll at the 1.
Yeah, that would have been nice. But that's going to be a touchback. IC will take over at their own 20 with 4:28 left to go in this ball game. How about one more stop and just another score? I mean, I know I'm getting greedy here, but I would love that, like you said, to get in the double digits.
We've got a few new numbers out there on the defense, it looks like, Mark.
I see Sean McKeague's out there.
Yeah, I could have been wrong. McKeague is the only one that looks like he's the one that didn't start the game.
Yes. Handoff over that right side. That's number 14, KJ Parker, it looks like. They do have a different quarterback in. I don't have a full roster. Is it 11?
Oh, I don't know.
Looks like number 4 to me.
Yeah, it does, Mark. You're right.
Unfortunately, we don't have a full roster here for IC. Handle over the left side. Pickup of about 4 yards. That's going to bring up a 3rd and let's call it 5, Rick. Maybe 4. 3:32 left in this ball game. Here's another handoff over the right side.
That was Flores, it looked
Flores
like.
came in nicely, wrapped him up, stopped him for no gain. That's going to bring up a 4th and 4. Don't jump off sides. Here's the snap, high snap. Roll out to the right. He's going to punt it up in the air. Nice high kick. It's going to go out. Red Wing bounce. Looks like we're going to start in IC territory, maybe like the 46-yard line, Rick. 2:16 left. You got any other scores for me, Rick?
I've got nothing.
You're killing me.
I've got nothing. Wheaton North won tonight, 35-23, beating number 6, St. Charles North. That was a big game.
Big win. Yeah, that's
big win. Bounce back game for Wheaton North. Nice job by Max Hauser, the quarterback over there.
First and 10 for the Red Wings.
Mark, it looks like we have a different quarterback in there.
Handoff over the left side. Yeah, that's a sophomore. I don't have his number, unfortunately, on the roster. But I believe they brought up 2 sophomores for this game.
So he gets some varsity experience here at homecoming weekend. A couple minutes left in the game.
No, I think it's very smart, especially if you may need to call on him in the next couple games or something, you know, if you got to spell Kubaki. He's going to fake it. Hand off over the right side.
Good
puts
run.
His head down. Really nice run. He's going to be close to that first down, but I think he's going to be just short, Rick. Really nice run. They're moving the chains, Rick. 1:35 left to go in this ball game. Benet got a nice drive going here. They're at the IC 37-yard line. First and 10. He's going to drop straight back, look over the middle of the field. He's got a nice deep ball. It's a little bit of a floater.
I think that was O'Grady.
Could have had that. Could have had that. It was a little bit behind him, but second and 10 for the Red Wings. Handoff over the left side. Short gain, maybe a yard or 2, Rick. That was Michael Wisner on the carry.
Oh.
Third and 9 for the Red Wings. Rolls right. He's got some running room. Brought down after a pickup of maybe 4 yards. That's going to bring up a 4th and 5 or 6 for the Red Wings, Rick. 20 seconds left to go in this ball game. We'll see if we get another play.
I think you're going to get one more play, Mark. Or are they going to just wrap it? I think you give the kid one more play, throw it to the end zone, end the game.
See what we can do.
And IC doing the right thing, dropping guys back.
And that's going to end the game with an interception right there at the 10-yard line. So that'll wrap up this evening's game. The final, Immaculate Conception 34, Benet 9. Thank you to Benedictine, and thank you for our viewers tonight. Unfortunately not what we were hoping for, Rick, but we've got another big game next week at Montini, and we'll see what we can do against the Broncos. Thank you and have a great night.
Red Wings.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also have digital live ticks, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and always have a live scoreboard with a live time code. If you're ready to have your next sporting event feel like CBS Sports, then make sure to call Sports Broadcast Solutions today. Our phone number is 330-957-7653, or you can go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
This child sporting event just plain stinks. But you don't have to worry about that anymore, thanks to Sports Broadcast Solutions. SBS is a live broadcasting network, as well as covering your on-demand needs, recruiting videos, highlight reels, and much, much more. We can broadcast live to any website, and we also post as much on-demand content as you need. For more information about SBS, check out our website at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Let SBS broadcast your sporting event. We have experience and can generate excitement and permanent digital memories for your team.
Tonight. That time, finally a goal for the Stampede!
We have professional videographers using high-definition modern-day cameras, color analysts, and play-by-play announcers with state-of-the-art, classy graphical scoreboards to keep you updated. Plus, we have commercials to advertise your team, club, or sponsor, and us. Plus, we do pregame and postgame interviews.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the postgame show brought to you by Marion Central Catholic. My name's Kyle Smith, but my name doesn't matter. These young ladies matter. It's senior night as the Hurricanes win a battle down the stretch, 48-46.
Hi, I'm Carrie Kramer. I swim 50 breast, 50 free, and 100 back.
Whatever your sports broadcast, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Instead of spending hundreds or thousands with all these college recruiting sites, let us put together your college highlight reel. For just a fraction of your potential college scholarship and significantly less than these recruiting services, we got this. In addition, we put together highlight reels for teams, including high school, your club team, or travel team.
My teammate gave me a great pass, and I just took it. The other team slashed me, took the opportunity, saw where the goalie was weak, and I just shot it there.
Stolen. O'Connor and Marsh back on defense, and Marsh gets a blowout. We got a breakaway at 2-0. A shot and a goal. So 3-3. The power play was officially over.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you who would like to broadcast or live stream your event, or maybe make a highlight tape, but would like a sponsor to fund the event, SBS has a myriad of ways to advertise your sponsor during our broadcasts. We have commercials. We have on-air reads by the announcers.
Albatross Physical Therapy and Wellness specializes in pain-free.
We have graphics, and we have watermarks. Finally, Sports Broadcast Solutions can create a commercial for you or your sponsor. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital sporting world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. For those of you that just want raw footage of your sporting event, but no play-by-play or color commentary, you just need us to live stream video from the event over the internet. We will live stream your event on YouTube on our Sports Broadcast Solutions channel. In addition, we also have a dedicated channel on YouTube for live streaming at SBS Livestream. And if you need multiple channels, we can utilize Facebook Livestream and Instagram Live on our channel as well. Options include commercials from your sponsors, professional scoreboard graphics are still available, and of course, yes, pre- and post-game interviews are available as an option if you want.
We've been working really hard this whole summer and stuff.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Check us out and become part of the digital world. Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. We broadcast sporting events for all ages, including adult leagues, high school leagues, and kids. Complete with professional-looking graphics, broadcasters, color and commercials. We do pre- and post-game interviews with the players. In addition, Sports Broadcast Solutions does highlight films, includes recruiting reels, highlight films you'd see on sports programs, and just simply highlight films for fun. Sports Broadcast Solutions also provides raw footage and live streams if you'd like. Subscribe to us and listen to our professional talk videos about relevant topics in the pro and college ranks. Whatever your sports broadcast needs, contact us at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital world. This is Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone. Check us out at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com and become part of the digital sporting world.